evening. As most of you know, my name is Rich Mallow, National Vice President of Field Operations and Regional Executive Director for MADD New York and New Jersey. This past year was extremely challenging due to the COVID pandemic and the many social issues that have been plaguing our community over the past year. I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support and help throughout 2020, and we look forward to the same commitment of support and help in 2021. This evening is about celebrating the successes of 2020 with our corporate challenge and our walk program, and also to discuss opportunities for the 2021 year ahead of us. At this time, I would like to thank all essential workers, which include medical, law enforcement, first responders, educators, those that work in the food industry, many of whom are partners with us throughout the year. I would also like to give a special thank you to the entire New York State Advisory Board and its chair, Mary Avon, and the entire New Jersey Advisory Board and its chair, Stephen Benvenisti. Thank you for all of your support this past year. Without you, we would not have been able to get as far as we have this past year. This year's staff has been working incredibly hard to make sure that we can continue to serve the victims of this horrific crime. I would like to thank each and every one of you for your dedication and hard work. Tara Spora, Rachel Braungart, Issei Fuentes, Alyssa Cacaperto, Robert Hedinger, and Victoria Stewart. At this time, I would like to introduce Erica Lynn, a victim and national board member, to give this evening's mission moment. Erica?
Hello to my New York and New Jersey MADD family. I'm Erica Lynn. I serve on the National Board of Directors for Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I also volunteer for New York and New Jersey, and I am a native New Yorker, and I am a victim. I am honored to be with you all today, to be able to share my story with you. I'm very aware that I am one of many stories that we all have that have shared this pain and trauma caused by the reckless decision of a drunk driver to go behind a wheel and take our loved ones' lives or permanently maim them. On October 28th, 2016, I was in the city. It was my 50th birthday. It was to be a very joyous day. My husband had surprised me with a weekend getaway in New York City, and I was resting in our hotel room when I received a phone call at 3 p.m. that my parents had been involved in a crash. My sister had told me that she didn't really know anything other than they told us to get to the hospital as soon as possible. My husband and I left the hotel, boarded a train, Metro North, back up to Westchester. And at that point, all I knew is that my mother was in surgery. She had suffered internal injuries. I just remember being on that train saying, this cannot be happening to me, to my family, and how am I going to deal with this when I get to the hospital? By the time we got to the hospital, I walked into a little side room that was off the emergency room, and I saw the doctor speaking to my family, and I knew at that moment that my mother was gone. She had died on the emergency room table of internal bleeding. I was never ever to see my mother again. My father, I was told, had bitten a bullet that he would survive this. He had fractured bones in his back and his neck, but he was expected to survive, and at that point was conscious. What I didn't know at that time was that he was experiencing cardiac arrests. He had 5 of them. I had to make that awful, painful decision to take my father off and not have the doctors revive him the next time he went into cardiac arrest. So on the day that was supposed to be so joyous and beautiful for me and my family became the most horrible, tragic day of my life. I walked into that hospital on the day that my parents had given birth to me and walked out an orphan. Today I fight with you alongside every one of you to make sure that this doesn't happen to other families. There is a way forward. There is a way that we can get to know more victims. And it's through our work with MADD and fighting for stiffer legislation and continuing to educate and create awareness in the communities that we can get to the point of zero victims. So I thank you for being with me today. I'm here with you always. You are not alone in this battle. We can do this together. We can get to a place where there's zero more victims, and we can be there for each other to support each other in this time of our needs. Thank you very much for having me here today.
Thank you so much, Erica. Welcome, everyone. Rachel Braungart, MADD New York Victim Services Manager. On behalf of the MADD New York Victim Services team, Alyssa Cacaperto, Robert Heidinger, and myself, as well as the MADD New Jersey Victim Services team, Advocate Victoria Stewart, we thank you for your continued support. It is your support that allows us to further MADD's mission, reaching more victims and survivors of impaired driving throughout New York State and New Jersey. It is your support that allows us to advocate for the rights of victims and survivors impacted by alcohol and drunk driving, providing necessary grief support, advocacy, and assistance within the criminal justice system. Today, we thank you for your support, your dedication, and your encouragement as we work together for a better tomorrow, for a future of no more victims. Today, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you know that Victim Services is very grateful for all of your support and encouragement.
Hello, everyone. My name is Issei Fuentes. I am the Regional Program Manager for Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and we're really glad that you're all here joining us today. One of the things that I do is our underage drinking prevention programs. I've been doing it since my start at MADD in 2015, and these programs are really vital to have the conversations, the really important conversation of underage drinking. April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and throughout the month, we advocate to parents to remember having those conversations every single day. But most importantly, we also advocate that on Power Talk 21, which is, every year it's April 21st. But we want parents to have those conversations because they're really important, especially in today's day and age. Each of us have our lives turned upside down because of COVID. And, we might be at home a little bit more. And that's a great time to have those conversations about the importance of alcohol. One of the other things that I also manage is our social media. And we have a great family of social media platforms where you can receive information about everything that's happening at MADD New York, New Jersey, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube. You can find us directly by searching our handle at MADD and you will also be informed of everything that we have going on, the latest news, updates, and we want you guys to also follow us. So whichever handle you prefer, whichever social media platform you prefer, please follow us today and search our handle MADD. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of this presentation.
Welcome, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Tara Sporer, and I am the MADD New York and New Jersey Regional Development Director. Thank you for joining us for this special presentation. While we're looking forward to being together again in person soon, it was especially important to still hold an event at this time to recognize all of you for your efforts. 2020 was a challenging year for everyone, and we thank you for your continued dedication to MADD's mission. No matter how you've been involved, you've made a difference, and we thank all of you. I'm glad to begin the awards portion highlighting our corporate supporters, starting with our corporate challenge, where companies earn points for each MADD activity they're involved in throughout the year. To help with this presentation, I'd like to first welcome MADD New York Advisory Board Chair, Mary Avon.
Hi, everyone. As Tara mentioned, my name is Mary Avon, and I'm the board chair for MADD New York. I started volunteering with my company, Bank of America, in 2012. I have been involved on multiple committees before joining the board and becoming chair. It is so important for companies to continue their philanthropic objectives and support organizations like MADD, especially now when the need is even greater. We know that volunteering looks different this year, but the time and talent each company shares matters, and it helps make a very big difference. To begin the awards, I would like to introduce Darlene Johnson, Vice Chair Fundraising for MADD New York.
Thank you, Mary. I am Darlene Johnson, and I'm proud to be the Vice Chair of Fundraising for MADD New York. I started volunteering for MADD when I was inspired by a presentation that I attended at a college that I was working at the time. Since then, I'm proud to have supported many events and helped launch the Corporate Challenge. I will be announcing challenge winners, starting with the small-sized companies. Third place for small-sized companies is John Gilibaro Agency, Allstate. Second place is the Bruce A. Ferber Agency, Allstate. And first place is Sport Time Tennis. And now I will reintroduce Mary Avon to award the next category.
Thank you, Darlene. I'm glad to now recognize our mid-sized companies winners. Third place, Ridgewood Savings Bank. Our second place winner, Spectrum Design Foundation. And our first place winner, Jerome Aluminum Products Corporation and Franklin Glass Corporation. Congratulations.
And I'll close it out with announcing our large-scale company winners. Third place is Bank of America. Second place is Geico. And first place is Live Nation. Thank you and congratulations to all of the winners. Now please welcome back Tara.
Thank you, Darlene, and congratulations to all winners. If you or your company is interested in joining us for the 2021 Corporate Challenge, you may sign up online at our MADD New York and New Jersey websites or contact me for more information. We have some new virtual opportunities this year and look forward to working with you. In addition, I would like to acknowledge our partners and sponsors from 2020, starting with our media partner, Connoisseur Media, Long Island. And our community partners, Legends Hospitality and Uber Technologies. Friend of MADD sponsors include Dorian Drake International, Empire Automotive Group, and Sporttime Tennis. Thank you to our mission sponsors, the Law Office of John Fazzini and James V. Funaro Agency. Our event sponsors are Ridgewood Savings Bank, Estee Lauder, Jerome Aluminum Products Corporation, and Franklin Glass Corporation. We'd like to recognize contributing sponsor Geico and presenting sponsor Live Nation. Thank you all for your incredible support. Partnership and sponsorship opportunities are currently available for this year. Thank you to all who are already signed on board to support us. If you're interested in learning more, please contact me. Please also stay tuned for updates on our second annual online auction and virtual vendor fair, which will take place later this year. We thank all participating representatives and companies that helped launch our inaugural event last fall.
On average, I spend 8 hours a week on the road. It's important to me to make the right choices when I drive. And she's the reason why I support MADD.
I would now like to recognize our Walk Like MADD supporters. Thank you to all committee members and volunteers for making our 5 New York and New Jersey virtual Walk Like MADD events possible last year. Walk chairs and honored families from each of these events will be awarding the top fundraising individuals and teams. To start, please welcome Staten Island Walk founder and chair, Jackie Candela.
Thank you, Tara. My family and I are proud to chair the Staten Island Walk. We became involved after my uncle was killed by an impaired driver. I would like to thank everyone for supporting Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I would like to recognize our individual fundraisers from the Long Island Walk, starting with third place, Sue Ciano. Coming in second place, Janice Kennedy. And coming in first place, Jeff Hayken. I would like to now introduce our volunteer, Julia Stewart. Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie. I'm Julie Stewart, honored family for the New Jersey Walk. I volunteer because I survived a drunk driving crash and I have learned so much that I want to educate the community. I am proud to recognize the top teams from the Long Island Walk. Third place, Team Glenn Sieno. Second place, Team Jack. And in first place, the Live Nation Legends. Now please welcome Maria Leff.
Thank you, Julia. My name is Maria Leff, and I am the Westchester Walk Chair. My family and I started participating with MADD when my cousin survived an impaired driving crash. I am glad to announce the individual fundraisers for the Staten Island Walk. Third place, Jerry Latino. Second place, Jennifer Visconti. First place, Debbie Santora. Please welcome Michelle Richards.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be Long Island Walk honored family. I support MADD because I lost my mom to a drunk driver and don't want anyone to go through what my family has endured. I thank all supporters, including our top Staten Island Walk teams. Third place, Team Latino. Second place, Team Carrie Candela. First place, Team Santora. I'd now like to introduce New Jersey Chair Stephen Benvenisti.
Thank you, Michelle. I am truly honored to be part of this event. My name is Stephen Benvenisti. I'm an attorney who represents drunk and drug driving victims. I'm former member of the National Board of Directors, and I'm currently the chair of the New Jersey Board of Directors. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this event. I am currently an attorney representing drunk and drug driving victims, and the reason why I went into this field and why I got involved with Mothers Against Drunk Driving is because this is a photograph of me when I was in college. A drunk driver crashed into my body and almost killed me. I was hospitalized for months, but I had a full recovery, and I'm so grateful to Mothers Against Drunk Driving and to all of you for being a part of this event. I would now like to recognize and congratulate the top individuals and teams from the New York Capital Region Walk. I would like to recognize and congratulate the individual fundraisers. In second place, I would like to recognize and congratulate Salvatore Buglioni. Salvatore, thank you for your efforts. Thank you for raising funds. You've definitely prevented crashes and saved lives, and thank you for your support to our wonderful nonprofit. And the first place individual fundraiser is Lynn Scarpati. Lynn, thank you so much for everything that you've done and continue to do. Your efforts and your fundraising are preventing crashes and saving lives, and we are grateful for everything that you do. Thank you. I would now like to thank and to congratulate the teams who were in first and second place in this event. Let's start with the second place team. In second place, the team is Team MADD, Team Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Thank you so much for everything that you do, for the funds that you raise. You are definitely preventing crashes. You are definitely saving lives. And the first place team, that is Matt's Heroes. Congratulations. Thank you. We are so grateful for everything that you've done and continue to do. Please know that your efforts and your fundraising, you are definitely preventing crashes, saving lives, and we are so grateful for everything that you have done and continue to do. And of course, congratulations. Now, please join me in welcoming Grace Palm.
Thank you, Steve. I am proud and honored to be the Long Island Walk chairperson. I am one of the volunteers who has not been directly impacted by this horrible crime, but I am here to support all of you. I would like to present the following awards to these Westchester Walk individuals. Third place, Anita Lors. Second place, Erica Lynn. First place, Victor Menkins. And now I'd like to welcome Christina Latino.
Thank you, Grace. I'm humbled to be the honored family for the Staten Island Walk. My family supports MADD because we are survivors of a drunk driving crash and we want to raise awareness. Thank you to the following top teams from the Westchester Walk. In third place, Team Spezzy. In second place, Team Mother Mary. In first place, Team Jamil Neal. I'd now like to introduce volunteer Lynn Scarpati.
Thank you, Christina. Hello, everyone. I am the honored family for the Capital Region Walk. I began volunteering after my son, Matt, who was riding his bike on a bike path, was hit and killed by a drunk motorcyclist. MADD was there for me, like they have been for so many of you. Thank you for giving back. Congratulations to the New Jersey Walk top fundraisers. Third place, Stephen Benvenisti. Second place, Julia Stewart. And first place, Bob Newman. Now please welcome Victor Mencken.
Thank you, Lynn. Hello, my name is Victor Mencken, and I'm serving as the honored family of the Westchester Walk in memory of my mother, Mary. My mother was killed 34 years ago in Florida, and I have, over the years, served as president of Westchester MADD, and I am so grateful to MADD for recognizing and acknowledging my mom. The work MADD has done over the years is quite commendable, and I want to thank you all for supporting MADD and its efforts. I'd like now to recognize the New Jersey Walk teams. In third place, Team Benvenisti and the MADD New Jersey family. In second place, Team Julia. And in first place, Team Dan. And now I'll turn it back to Tara.
Thank you to all volunteers for helping present our awards and all you do to support our mission. And congratulations to all winners. We are planning to hold our 2021 walks in person this fall for everyone's safety. Please visit our websites to learn more about each walk: Long Island, Staten Island, New York Capital Region, Westchester, and New Jersey. I encourage you to register and join our committee to help in the planning of these events. We do have volunteer opportunities available. Once registered for your respective walk or walks, you will get the latest updates and information. We're also planning to hold a team captain meeting via Zoom for all walks. This will provide you the opportunity to receive additional support, ask questions, get tips, and interact with your fellow participants throughout New York and New Jersey. Stay tuned for a digital invite. We hope you enjoyed this recognition event. Your support is instrumental to our success, and we are glad to continue to recognize our valued supporters today and throughout the year. The funds and awareness you have raised and continue to raise allow us to provide our life-saving victim services and educational programs free of charge. We encourage you to support MADD once again this year as we strive for a future of no more victims. To end our presentation, I would now like to reintroduce New York and New Jersey Board Chairs Mary Avon and Stephen Benvenisti. Thank you and stay safe.
I want to take a minute to thank everyone for your support. Every minute, every hour, and every dollar you donated allows Mothers Against Drunk Driving to continue their mission of no more victims. As a non-victim, your efforts are not just helping a group, but helping a whole community to eliminate drunk drug driving, which is 100% preventable. I know volunteering this past year has been different, but it's needed now more than ever, and we appreciate all that you have done and continue to do. Together, we will continue to strive to end drunk drug driving. Stephen, do you have any final words?
Thank you, Mary. First, I wanted to echo everything that you shared, but my message now is to all of you. I want to thank you for being a part of this event. I can say from the bottom of my heart, as an attorney who represents drunk and drug driving victims, as someone who has been on the Mothers Against Drunk Driving National Board of Directors for 6 years, and I'm currently the chair of the New Jersey Board of Directors. And most personally, I was a victim of a drunk and drug driving crash when I was in college. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting this cause front and center and for participating in this event. By participating in this event, whether it's through your efforts or through your dollars, I want to guarantee you that you are making a difference. I want to guarantee you that by participating in this event, you are preventing crashes, you are saving lives, and your future contributions and efforts will continue to do that until there are no more victims of this violent crime and this completely preventable crime. Thank you, and God bless you all.